all of you for being here, and thanks for your support in College Senate. Some people in this room that wouldn't be able to do what we do, and get the support that we needed. You didn't do what you do for College Senate. So I want to say thank you to all of you for that. Obviously, just a hell of a match. Exactly what I think everybody was expecting. The doubles. I don't know how many times you've had three tiebreakers. Just a battle. Proud, and something that proud of our guys. The way we fought back, how we hung in there, and under very tough conditions. And we left it all out there. And there's absolutely nothing to say. Congratulations to OU for an unbelievable season. And those guys, they're great players, but they're coached well as well.
Questions?
Travis, before we start Telegram, talk a little bit about what happened on those two, and Nick can jump into those two points at that tiebreaker in the last single set with Nick. That there was a little bit of a back and forth on what was going on there.
Yeah. Nothing that's never happened before. I think Nick thought serve was out. The referee thought serve was in. It was an overrule. I know Nick, and Nick saw it out, and the umpire saw it. The umpire is the guy sitting in the chair. So that's what he says. It's unfortunate for us, and that's okay. That we still had a chance to get back to the next point. That happened. And then the other before we felt like Axel might have called it in first. And there was a confusion whether he called it in first and then just call or not. The referee didn't see him call it in. I personally didn't see anything. I don't know if he called it in or I was blocked. We'll never know that stuff happens in every sport. And I certainly don't want to take away for.
On the second one, I saw it out and I called it out. I made the return and I just saw it out and I called it out. So if the refs thought differently, that's his idea, and that's his thing. And then he saw it differently.
There had been a pretty good flow in that last set for you and going to that tiebreaker. Did that break that up a little bit for you? Was it kind of difficult to get back into it then, or was that just part of it?
No. That was the last 3 points, but 2 points of the match, and then I had a volley that I could have made. So, it was kind of the end of the match. There wasn't really any getting back into it. I thought I handled it fine. I just missed a backhand volley down 6-5, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. Seemed like that match, especially second set on, was a fight back and forth. Just tell me a little bit about what you did to kind of get back in there in that second set, and what your thoughts were in that second set and that tiebreaker.
I trust my fitness, and I feel like I'm in great shape, and I knew that I felt like I could outlast him, and I sensed him getting a little tired, so I just knew that if I stayed in it mentally, that I would have chances, and that's what happened. For
both the players, I know y'all told me about looking at the Final Four teams' pictures in your locker rooms, and for the past 3 years, looking at those, you'll have a picture up there of y'all now. Does it still feel like y'all accomplished kind of what y'all set to accomplish from your freshman year on, from where you got at this point?
Yeah, definitely. When I got to TCU, we were unranked, or like 60-something. And I told coach that we were going to get back to where it was like 20 years ago. And after 3 years, we were like, wow, I don't think we're going to make it. And it looked really tough. And this year we were able to put it together. And I'm glad to lead this program in the Final Four. And we took it back to where it was. And it's not just us, but the players that played before and coaches, Mark Chia. So he's part of this too.
Yeah, I think even after my freshman year, we weren't even close to the tournament, and then last year we didn't make the tournament. So I think Final Four is pretty nice. We thought we could have won a national championship, but we were really happy to make a Final Four, and that was one of our goals at the beginning of the year. So yeah, we're it's been a great season and my most fun season I've ever had.
It was a great class, and that means a lot for these guys. They believed in something that didn't exist. It was just a dream, and they made it happen. And also, I can't thank our AD for him to do what he did today, to have his whole staff take a day off and put him in a bus and stop business at TCU in the athletic department and bring the whole staff and spend the whole day here to watch a men's tennis team. It's unheard of. I don't think anybody's ever done that, and I couldn't be more proud to be TCU and thankful.